For years now, the supplement industry has been telling you that to build muscle and improve your life, you have to take supplements, or you're at an automatic disadvantage to people that are taking supplements. Well, I'm here to tell you that that is only true to a certain extent. The supplement industry itself was worth over $165 billion in 2022, and it's projected to grow to almost $270 billion by 2030, which to me just shows the lack of knowledge and research done by people who are blindly taking these supplements that don't actually work, basically placebos. In this video, I'm going to run you guys through the only few supplements that actually work. These supplements have helped me gain a ton of muscle, a significant amount of strength in the gym, and also had a massive impact on the quality of my life. Alright, so let's get straight into it. So at number one, we have omega-3 essential fish oils. Omega-3s are one of the most important dietary supplements, and I'm almost 100% sure that you've heard of them before. As we all know, they are very healthy when it comes to your body. They're great for the brain, great for inflammation, and most importantly, they're also very good in promoting muscle protein synthesis. Another study I found quite interesting about omega-3s was the study of life expectancy. So this study consisted of people in America and then people in Japan. People in America had a omega-3 index of 5% in red blood cells, whereas the Japanese had around 10 to 12% in their red blood cells. And the study concluded that the Japanese live longer. There was a doctor called Bill Harris who did a study on this, and he concluded that just going from 5% to 8% of omega-3 in your red blood cells, it increased life expectancy by 5 years, which to me is just incredible. Like, there's no other supplement out there that I can think of that can do this. This is why I'm really trying to put emphasis on the fact that you need to start taking omega-3s if you're not already. Like, omega-3s are so overpowered that there was a study done where smokers that had a higher content of omega-3 in their red blood cells had the same life expectancy as individuals who weren't smokers but had lower omega-3 in their red blood cells. It just goes to show how there's so many benefits of omega-3s that we haven't even discovered yet. And this is one of the most researched supplements, and honestly, they're still finding stuff out about this supplement. Like the whole fact that it promotes protein synthesis, this was recently looked into by scientists. So yeah, if you're not taking omega-3, start taking them now. So the next supplement I'd like to talk about is creatine. Now, I'm 100% sure if you go to the gym, you have heard of this supplement, and everyone is telling you to jump on this supplement. And to be honest, that's not bad advice. It is one of the most researched supplements and one of the best supplements in my opinion. It has so many benefits and literally zero side effects. So what is creatine? Creatine is something we get from our food naturally, but the only issue is we just don't get enough of it, which is why you have to ultimately supplement it into our diet. What does creatine actually do? Without getting into too much detail, it basically converts ADP to ATP, which is energy, which overall allows you to sort of push past your limits when it comes to like training. So let's put this in a casual gym scenario. Let's say you're on the bench press and you can normally get 5 reps of 225, but you taking creatine will help you get that 6th rep, meaning there's now more potential to grow because you're doing another rep. If you've looked into creatine, you'll know that there's so many different types of creatine. So which one should you actually take? And the simple answer to that question is it literally doesn't matter. All of them have almost identical effects on the body, but the cheapest and most efficient one in my opinion is the creatine monohydrate. I can't stress enough how many studies that have been done on creatine. It has been proven to work time and time and time again. So if you're not taking creatine, you're honestly missing out on potential gains that you could be making. So yeah, start taking creatine today. Alright, so that brings us to the end of the video. I wanted to make this as short as possible and as informative as possible. So the 2 supplements that I mentioned in this video, other than the most obvious protein powder, will definitely promote muscle growth. Like I mentioned, the omega-3s will promote muscle protein synthesis by recent studies that have shown it by almost 50%. And the creatine, honestly, the amount of studies that have been done on creatine is just bizarre. It's the most researched supplement. Like I mentioned, taking creatine alongside the omega-3s, it's definitely going to boost your performance in the gym, which is ultimately going to help you gain muscle. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.